Greetings.
Hi, how are you?
Good, well. Okay, so I didn't have my Sefer with me last couple of times. Where are we up to in the Sefer? What page?
Page Samach Vav. Don't remember exactly where we were.
Well, you should start from the two dots.
Yeah, okay.
Let me just bring it up on screen here. Okay. Share screen. Not awesome. Let's talk about Dvarim. Anybody looks into four things. Roy lo shalo bala olam. So there's a Gemara, a Mishnah Chagiga, right? And now it's for somebody who contemplates these four things. It'd be better for him not to have been born. Malamata, what's above the universe, what's below the universe. Malafanim, what was before the universe. Malachar, what's after the universe. Mashlu lama dover doime. I think that's what it stands for. Well,
yes.
Okay, let's see what he says first. In the Rabbi Chaim, things which are beyond your capacity to perceive. It's a big stretch, but since it's talking about the four things before, so it came out to these four things. Nakinami Mamarzu. Mashlu l'ma dover doime. He piskei braysim. What have aksiv v'chulei to be braysim saying kach ze adam v'chulei umizgal lifnei abrios. V'azem saying v'lo abrios v'chulei. Okay, that doesn't help me very much. Let's see what is back to inside. V'lo abrios v'ad amru el afa konom izgaher. He. So this really, this I think is I'm not sure what how to understand this. As you say, he's not just about gaiva against his other creatures, about gaiva against the Kodesh Baruch Hu. How so? Okay, he's sullied by his organ. Hare mamre lekono. He rebels against his maker. Where he'd have a fragrant smell. Lo koshke. Kavachomer. So evidently, these questions are questions which are considered to be inappropriate for human beings because they're beyond our capacity to perceive. I always thought also they don't have good answers because they require there is no above the universe and below the universe, and there's nothing before and after, except that there's this idea of, the like the Rambam says that time was created. There was no before and there is no after. So I'm not sure how to understand how to understand this in context here, but it sounds like asking these questions is a chutzpah.
Okay.
So Hushamar Baruch Chiram Melch Tzor. So Chiram Melch Tzor was evidently a very haughty and arrogant person. He says, "B'chayis lakalti." This brought down the Gemara. I guess in Chagil as well. I look at you, ubarasi the about them. I created holes or hollows in a person. In other words, that in order you should be people should be humble. Says Bior. As I said, Brasi Olamik Shata Asilim Road, Blasos Eloa, Brasi Badam the Kavim Motzim Ray. I wanted to show people how degraded they are. In other words, that they should be humble by creating the excretion process. Okay, fine. Iboilu malis goes al sarsine. Sine masim. So it's whatever that is. Malis goes al sine masim. Anashim hosim masim megunim. Malis goes al shlola shivam below the berry mom. Sarsine shosim masim mesurasim muvapuchim. Do things that are distorted and contrary. So it's a very interesting question. Is gaiva ever appropriate?
Mm-hmm.
So, Ian, what about vis-a-vis people who are distorted themselves? Not to respond, either means not to sit them down or not to respond to them and to speak with them. Tashma gva'inayim rechov levav oso lo uchal. A person who has high of eyes and broad of hearts, himself a Baal Gaiva, I cannot deal with him. I don't think I've ever seen the word b'dichos in Talmudic source before. Dichusa, I know. There's dichusa, the word b'dichot, I don't think I've ever seen. So let's see. He says, so the way Rabbi Chaim is explaining, you should never be proud, even in a situation where it seems suitable to be proud. So to be proud over these people who are bad people. No, you should not, and you should not even. What you shouldn't do is you should not be overly friendly with them. I guess b'dichot here, I don't think it means jokes. I think translation b'dicha as a joke is a modern translation. B'dicha means in a way which is convivial, displaying camaraderie. So you don't do things in a way which is convivial, happy, displays camaraderie, but rather you speak to them b'safa rafa. So it comes out l'maisa that gaiva is never, ever appropriate vis-a-vis another person, even if he is a person who is distorted in and of himself, and therefore you should diminish. You should just diminish your relationship with them. Okay, b'shas pirosa Rabbi Eliezer. So chulei. So is that from the Mishnah?
Oh.
Yeah, the Bryce at the beginning of the perek.
Yeah.
The Bryce beginning of the perek said on page Samagil. So it says, first of all, the parallel to ours, the sugi which we brought down before about the four things. So evidently it's brought down because of this parallel to Rav Shimon ben Allah. So I mean, no adam zeh u'shuba el shmotzi mei davar she'ein ha'ayin yichol liros. Moshe mal davar doimel melech basar b'dam shebana paltira gedoyla v'nom shebachas yonhar busaki omei b'tocha chol over v'shav mer kamena plati azu chutzi nar shel burski shover b'tocha kach kazeh adam shu doimel ma b'zan shu motzi mimev davar gudash she'ein ha'ayin yichol liros mizgal lefnei ha'mokom. So what is being? So that's the reference to Hiram Melech Tzor, right? That there's a person, Hashem created us with these excretions in order that we should not be haughty.
Okay.
So then he says here that b'shas misasha b'lezen nichus tamid b'yoshivanu al rabbeinu amdein alochem alem ma lamadchem tzuvi zor b'ish b'chol chavero shosh etem eslam haviyodim v'nei miyatem omdim shel dover zeh tikon zuchaylam haba. I think we're going on this here. And that we're saying here back in Daf Samach above that the receive. How do we know that you're supposed to do this? Receive half the recha kamocha ni Hashem. Okay, so that's what it said. The source from saying like Biaur says, is from the fact that there's perhaps a even though they interesting, okay. Even though I tell you to have love towards your friend, there are limits. The chazik krisu. I know what chazik krisu means that when you're standing for a Kodesh Baruch Hu, so then you should not the chazik krisu. I don't know. Let's see what it says in below. If it's connected. Okay, go on. You know, don't you love your friends? I feel hockey. In other words, Krishantem, only a mokum with fila, karoi, tikro. So the chazi karisu means you should call out to Hashem appropriately, and not inquire after the health of your friend. So, of course, he's saying the limits. When you're davening, you should not be involved in your covenant of your friends. You should be involved in davening. Okay, so therefore it raises the question. Iboilu, Nasal Shalom, Ma'alach Zir. Okay, so your friend says Shalom to you. Can he return the Shalom? So it says Gemara, Afila Melech Yisrael Asur. B'kriya Shema, Mahader, B'mashkin Lepischo. So if during davening, during Shemona Esrei, you're not even allowed to respond to a king of Israel. Then Kriya Shema, if somebody came to you to greet you, then you're allowed to respond to them. Somebody came to your door. Says the Biaur Nasal Shalom. And you respond. During no. Kriya Shema Adam Mashki Pischa. Master Shalom Chol Adam. Rabbi the perek based the brachos. Shavei Mashkin LeBischolish O Bishlomo. If he comes to ask how you're doing, you can respond. But you can't initiate the exchange because you miss. My ganim garis b'kriya shema shayil u'mahader b'mashkin lepischo osur. So he's saying that I don't know why he changed the girsa, but it's changed girsa to ask and to respond. It's osur if you're going to his doorway. Okay, I don't know what. I don't know if we have to see all that because I think it's much more straightforward in the way it's written inside our text. Okay, so he comes to speak to you, so then you can respond to him, which is in line with the Gemara. Okay, Chamisha Dvarim B'chulei. So that's back in the Brisa again.
Written
back in the Brisa. So Machlim Behem Yosef Mashlo Manda B'chayav. One 5 things. Most vehicles tum Tara. And in Akada V'Aimun V'Kamiyah V'Tfila V'Kesas Agola V'Zar Ben Megbila Kamosam Shehain Halach School Shemel and Moshe say. Actually, they're all the halachs in tum Tara. Okay, so Kesas Agola, my timer. The what is the Kesas Agola? Don't remember. There's a long Rabbi Chaim in the Brisa. It's like a pillow that they put underneath you. And when you're sitting in a carriage, it's like a cushion, as we say in English. So Kesas Agola, my time to sleep, but Yulim Matperos Ksasos. Evidently, there's more of that pasuk there. The Matperos Ksasos says it says the Biaur Altiyada Vososa Misbachos Hacha Ksiva Bikra. But you have Vulumat Peros Kisosos Altzilei Yadav. V'oseh mispachos. Mispachos evidently is a mitpachat. Like a handkerchief. Makish keses mispachas. So the link is made by the pillow and the handkerchief. Ma mispachas Torah. The Torah Kohen. No, he says actually it's mispachas. He's saying that it's taras, like we had in this week's parsha. I thought. I'm cheating. I'm looking in the English on the screen, and here it says the mitzpachos are pads, and they're like a scab is clean. So it's play on words, right? Pasuk says by taras mitzpachasi, and that means that it's tar. But so we're here learning a mitpachat is like a mitzpachat, and it's tar, meaning that it can become cleansed. That's he put into the mikveh and cleansed. Okay, so my mispachas Torah d'chsiv v'tirah kohen mispachas he av keses Torah, so to the keses is tohar. In other words, what's your title then? Termag shechol Rabbi Lezer nichlusu kol chachmei Yisrael etzlo. Osium erev Shabbos hoya. It was erev Shabbos. Vayu tefillah love. This is a Gemara somewhere. Sanhedrin, I guess. Samach Chesem Alf. Yeah. The vayu tefillah love. He was wearing his tefillin, even though it was about to be Shabbos. So his son came in to take up his tefillin. Garbo, he rebuked him. Botzim even kicked him out with a sharp, repudiation. On my land, so his son, whose name was Hunkerus, said, I think my father is going crazy. So the Rebbe says, your das, and the das of your mother is going crazy. Dati lo nitzrfa. I'm not going crazy. The Gemara says there that, like Chaim brings down, you're concerned with my wearing, so it's not a big deal. So I Rabbanon at worst. So there, because it might come out weird, but the light, your mother hasn't lit candles yet. That's much more concerning. And at the time he died, he kissed to his. I guess he put them together. He linked them together. I said, "Oily Ashnei Sifrei Torahs Elu." What do you mean on these two Sifrei Torah? Have Beit Torah Lamati, have Beit Torah Limadati. I learned a lot and I taught a lot. Only learned from my rabbein like a dog licks from the ocean. And my students only got from me like an applicator gets from a tube of mascara. Were all the trees to be pens? And all the oceans would be ink. Wouldn't be left to read to write all of the darshas I made. Blow not only this, Shani Shona Shloshmil Halachos. At the other 300 halachos by Harris Azo about the Harris Azo is a certain type of tzaras, right? Shloshmil Halachos by Machshefa, Los Chayeh, and 300 halachos in witchcraft. Okay, so that the only time, and that's actually brought down the Gemara. That's like he brings down here in the put in the note. He taught him how one does magic, optical illusions, and produces a field full of squash. Medami nafshei lekelev. It's a question. Medami nafshei lekelev. So, not sure I like him or his answer any better. Tamidov Kamar. No, he's saying it's Tamim Mar Klovim. Says Beer, but I removed from my rabbeim like the applicator from the tube. and he was upset that the Talmid didn't come to learn as much as they should have. So Bo, my time of Talmid, why? So Bo was Shas Cholim. They didn't come to learn for him at the time they should have come to him. And he said, Tzmihani al atzmam alem tinani imamusu misas atzmam. I'd be astonished when they died natural deaths. Some of them did, some of them didn't, I think. But he said about Akiva, his death is going to be worse than everybody else's. So he was upset at Talmid, they didn't come to learn, and therefore he called them dogs. He didn't mince words. Okay, I think it's a good place to stop for today.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Hopefully we're back to routine.
yeah.
Have a great week.
All right. You too. Take it easy.
Goodbye.